FN White People is a podcast by a married couple of nerds who are stand-up philosophers who like to bullshit about everything from politics and culture to who is the best Batman. You can find them in most podcast places.
But if they're on, I won't turn them off.
Do you think they're punk? They have the political part down. I'll give them that. But other than that, I don't necessarily know that they're punk.
Yeah, they're more rock, I think. I mean, definitely have punk attitude on some of their stuff. But other stuff, it's like, maybe they're not punk. I'm kind of torn.
You're torn about whether or not they're punk. But you're not a fan, but you don't hate them.
No. Like I said, I have a couple of their albums. I like their older stuff better. Kind of like AFI. Their older stuff is phenomenal.
I can agree to that. I think AFI.
Oh.
Yeah, they went very fucking emo, and then I was not into that anymore.
Also, I discovered AFI when I was working at Hot Topic before it got all super kind of gappy, even though it was always owned by the Gap. I asked one time, like, what the fuck is AFI mean? You know, somebody said, yeah, the lead singer hates when the people ask that, and every time, somebody asks him that, he just says, another fucking idiot. And I'm like, fuck that, dude. You got a band called AFI, and you have nothing that tells anybody what that means. People are going to ask you what that means over and over and over again.
Right. You need to have a sense of humor like MDC, which really stood for Millions of Dead Cops. But now they change it every time someone asks them. They have a new answer. They have some smart ass answer, or they come up with something. So you need to have a sense of humor. You can't just be angry about it.
Yeah.
Especially dumb journalists are going to ask that question.
Are you a nerd with a taste for deep dives and a side of cheeky laughs? Meet FN White People, a podcast where a married duo of geeky philosophers debates everything from the state of politics to the eternal question, who truly is the best Batman? Tune in for witty banter and uncensored opinions you didn't know you needed. Trust us, you'll laugh, you'll think, and you'll definitely want to argue back. Find us wherever you get your podcasts or give us a click at fnwhitepeople.com. Get ready to geek out.